going to show you a little bit about pivot tables because that's all I know is just a little bit, but they're getting easier and easier to use. The first thing that you have to do is decide how you want your data displayed. And there's literally, several dozen different ways to display this data. So go up to pivot table, right? That's a blank pivot table, but I want you to go to recommended pivot tables. Double click on that. It's going to ask you for the data set, which is everything. Simply highlight it. So the way I look at it, each column is its own variable. Okay? Say that again. Each column is its own variable. Now, these are suggested pivot tables, right? Do you like this? It has them by country, total number of fruit units, total number of vegetable units. Not what I'm looking for. You can switch it back to some by country, total. And again, I'm not quite looking for that. But again, these are all suggested. And if you like them, go ahead and use them. If you don't, go ahead and make your own, which is what we're going to do. We're going to make our own. But again, that's actually a pretty cool feature. So check that out. But let's keep going. And we're simply going to pick a new pivot table. And again, we got to highlight the data. Sorry about that, you guys. Let's highlight the data. There we go. Bam. And you could either put it on this worksheet or the next or if you click new worksheet, it just opens up one down here somewhere. So let's do that. Let's put it on a new worksheet and see what it looks like. Okay. So again, these are your variables. These are your headings of your original data sheet, right? That's these guys up here. Order ID, product, category, amount, date, country. That's what these are. So let's just start fooling around. Let's just click on country and see what happens. So if you click on country, it puts them in a row. Isn't that nice? Now, if we move that, let's move it to a column, and it switches them to columns. And I kind of like that because I want to see how many carrots Australia sells. I want to see how many apples Canada sells, that kind of thing. So I'm going to leave that there. Now let's go ahead and we'll do the rows. We'll do it by, how about product? Oh yeah, there we go. So now I have my countries as the head of each column, and then my apples, bananas, beans, broccoli, carrots, mango, and oranges as rows, okay? So the fruits and vegetables are rows, and the countries are columns, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. We're going to continue. So do not be afraid of making mistakes because it's really easy to undo anything that you don't like. So what I'm trying to get here is I'm going to try to get the number of apples sold by country, number of bananas sold by country. So that would probably be amount, and I'm not sure where to put it. So I'm just going to experiment. I'm going to put amount in the filters box. No, that didn't do it, right? I don't even know what that means. I'm taking that out. Boom. I'm going to put it in the values box. Cha-ching. That's exactly what I'm looking for, right? How many apples did Australia sell? 20,000. How many did Canada sell? 24,000. Right. So I'm practically done. This is exactly what I'm looking for. What I'm going to do is, I always have to clean up my stuff, but that's me, you guys. You don't have to do that. And I will put everything in a box. Look at that pretty. So New Zealand doesn't sell beans. Wow, is that possible? All right, even though I'm finished here, I'm going to keep playing around just a few more minutes to see what I can figure out. Now, I'm missing the pivot thing, so I think you just click on this blue thing here. There it is. So let's see what else we can figure. Don't care about ID. Category, it's either fruit or a vegetable. I don't care about that. Date, maybe date. So where would I put date? I might want it as I'm not sure. Let's put it in this filter, see what happens. Oh, if I pick a date, let's see what happens. Completely confusing. So that doesn't mean anything to me. I'm going to take that out here. Sorry, date, you're leaving. And what if I put date by column? Holy crap-a-moly. It does have them by months, so if I wanted to break it down by months, I guess I could do it this way. But again, I don't like that very much. Let's put it in rows. Okay, that's just totally bad. Let me undo that one as well. Dates, get lost. And this is still in dates. I'm going to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Months, I don't want months in there. Bam, there's my original. So again, just kind of play around with it and, see what happens until you're happy with your finished product. And that's it. MGZ out.